Wugtrio Mill is easily one of my favorite decks I think I've ever made videos on. I mean, I've made countless videos on this deck, because honestly, every time we got a new set, it kept getting better and better. And unfortunately, with rotation, this deck is getting nerfed quite hard, as we are losing double Turbo Energy and the Bibarel Draw Engine. So the deck is going to get a lot weaker, and I'm not sure it can compete in a format where there's no mana fee, and Dragapult is going to be very popular. So I definitely had to play Wugtrio one last time here before rotation in its full power glory. Let's check it out. Man, I'm going to miss the Bibarel Draw Engine when it rotates. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new Pokemon TCG video. And yeah, I just had to play Wugtrio Mill one last time before rotation, because this deck's full power, I feel like, is currently with the list I got right here, because again, it does lose some pretty important cards with rotation. Losing double Turbo Energy makes the deck a lot weaker, because you can't use Counter Gain with double Turbo on Wugtrio anymore, making it a lot harder to build it up in just a single energy attachment. And losing the best Draw Engine the deck had access to, Bibarel and the Skwovet, really sucks. So we are losing some good cards, and I had to try the deck out one last time. This also could be our final send-off for Bibarel too. Why not give Bibarel one last send-off here on the channel with one of my favorite decks I've ever done videos on. Now, usually I would do Wugtrio for Bad Deck Friday, but I can't really do a Bad Deck Friday video this Friday anyways, because the new set drops. I'm not going to make the first Journey Together video a Bad Deck Friday video, so we're still going to play it in. I mean, you could still classify it as Bad Deck Friday, because the best deck right now is Dragapult. I don't know if this deck really beats Dragapult, but we can try our hardest to hopefully beat some decks in the ladder. There's a lot of people playing post-rotation on the ladder, so maybe we get lucky and we hit like a post-rotation deck and, I don't know, get lucky. I don't know. This is possible. But if you don't know what Wugtrio does, it's got the attack Undersea Tunnel. Flip 3 coins for each heads. Discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. So this means if you flip 3 heads, you get to mill 9 cards. Even flipping 2 heads to mill 6 cards isn't too shabby either. It does require 3 energy to attack, but of course you can easily build this up with one single reversal energy, because we're never taking prizes with this deck, so reversal will always be live. But like I said, double Turbo Counter Gain is another way you can use Wugtrio for just a single energy attachment, because you're never taking prizes. You can use Counter Gain's effect to remove one of the colorless energy in Wugtrio's attack cost, and then with a double Turbo, you can also attack for just a single energy attachment, so that it makes the card a little bit slower. And I can't really think of any other way to like build up Wugtrio with rotation. If you have any other ideas on how to make Wugtrio work in rotation, let me know in the comment section below. Now, another win con this deck has is Neutralization Zone. It's the best ace-spec for the deck, because ideally, if you can run your opponent out of stadium cards, because a lot of the decks right now really only play like a couple stadiums, you can put Neutralization Zone in play, which makes it so that all non-rule box Pokemon cannot be damaged by your opponent's EXs and V Pokemon, meaning that if your opponent's board is just all 2 prizers, you put the zone down and they have no way to remove it, they can never knock out Wugtrio, and you can just sit there and deck them out, which is one of the best win cons the deck has, especially when you get lucky and you mill their stadium cards. Also, if you mill all their switching cards, alternatively, you can try to counter catcher Mawile and trap a liability on your opponent's board if they happen to bench one, and that can be another way to deck them out. You can easily deck them out with this Tempting Trap combo, because you have infinite cards with Skwovet. You can just nest stash over and over and over until your opponent decks out with Mawile Trap. And that is basically the Wugtrio Mill deck. Like I said, I think it's in its strongest form right now with the pre-rotation, and I had to play it one last time, of course. Before you get in the video, big shout to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're getting any Pokemon TCG pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're picking up any Journey Together codes when the set does come out this Thursday, get your Journey Together codes over at Card Cavern. If you get anything over there, use code LDF to get yourself a 5% discount on your order to help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So like I said, get any Journey Together codes, get them at Card Cavern, use code LDF, and check out the second sponsor down below, TC Evolutions. You want to go check out their website to get any of their awesome products, their dice, damage counters, ability markers. Great product to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG tabletop gameplay. Check them out down below. If you get anything over there, use code LDF for a 10% discount on your order. So check out the 2 sponsors, use code LDF, link down below, and go check out my second channel down below if you want to get some more content from me too. Just posted some Journey Together deck profiles, an Enzoric deck profile, and a Terra Box deck profile, the BDIF with rotation. Definitely check out the second channel down below, and give it a sub if you haven't already either. Alright, so yeah, here is the list we got. Playing a heavy line of Bibarel, 3-3 Bibarel. Just gotta draw cards, man. We got the 4-4 Wug, the 1 Skwovet with Bibarel is just a great draw engine, because a lot of the time in this deck you're constantly trying to find moving pieces, so it's really good to have Skwovet to refresh your hand. And we got the 1 Mawile, like I said. We could play a Manaphy in here. It's probably not a bad idea to play 1 Manaphy just in case. So if you can find room, fit a Manaphy, I guess. 4 Arven, 2 Colress. Colress is really cool because you can find Artazon, Neutralization Zone, and an energy card. Being able to find an energy for free is really good. That's why I value Colress in this deck. 2 Iono. We don't want to spam Iono because it technically puts cards back in the opponent's deck, making their deck bigger. But sometimes you do need to just refresh your hand if you don't have Bibarel. Skwovet set up. 1 Eri, 1 Sisters for a little bit of control. Sisters also gives you mill cards. And then also Xerosic Machinations to limit their hand size. If your opponent's hand is just huge, and they're trying to Iono a bunch of cards back in their deck so they don't deck out. You just play Xerosic and be like, nope, you can't do that. Nice try. We got 2 Gemstones. Again, just being able to go Counter Catcher, Gravity Gemstone, Reversal Energy, trap something in the active spot for a couple turns while you flip some heads isn't a bad way to win the game either. And then TM Evo, I mean, just trying it out, just to try to get our evolutions out a little bit easier, just in case we have like a dead hand, but we can Arven for TM Evo to get Bibarel out. It's really not a bad idea to play Team Evo. It is cuttable for sure, but I like Team Evo right now in the format, and we're going to play one in the deck. And like I said, this is like full power Wugtrio, man. Like, if you want to play Wugtrio at its full power, you definitely got to try to stack out one last time. So let's go show it off and hopefully get some fun games in with this deck. All right, into this game with Wugtrio. We open up with Wiglett. A Buddy Poffin here would probably go a long way, because we actually have turn 2 Wugtrio attack if we want. But yeah, I definitely would like to see a Buddy Poffin here, something off the top deck. Ooh, Monkey, Dory, and Bidoof. What am I playing against? There's Counter Catcher. Pass. Didn't get a turn 1 basic out. Not great. We'll see what my opponent's playing. Could be Dragapult. I mean, hopefully it's not Dragapult. Oh, it's Feraligatr. Interesting matchup. I actually have no idea how this is going to go. I'm not going to lie. But I'm kind of down. But yeah, we are still in... I mean, well, now we're going to get Bidoof. We can't even get the Poffin, because now we're getting hit with Bidoof. So now even if I draw Buddy Poffin, we can't even get Bibarel out. That sucks. I feel like if I don't brick against Feraligatr, I'm probably chilling, right? Damn, that sucks. We can Gravity Gemstone the Wiglett, I guess, which is a good idea. I don't think the Feraligatr deck plays Switch. Can't remember, honestly. We'll see if they're playing... Well, I guess we're not going to find out if they play my low ticks. They're not going to put into play. We'll see what they do here. The problem is, though, even though I can, like, lock them, they can still just spam Feraligatr and Monkey against me. So, like, technically they can still attack me. This is honestly not a good matchup the more I think about it. They can also trap my own guys, but I guess we're never giving them Counter Catcher, though, so maybe not. All right, they're doing Team Evo, which does give me a chance to potentially draw into a Buddy Poffin or something. But I can't play the Gravity Gemstone now because they attach to Bidoof. So now the Bidoof can just retreat. So there's no point of even playing the Gravity Gemstone. I mean, we literally probably just lose next turn if I don't draw anything here, unless my opponent doesn't have anything. Or we get, like, uber lucky and deck, like, we mill, like, every Feraligatr. With, I mean, it's possible. You never know. We flip 3 heads. Okay, that's an Artazon. That can get me... I should probably just get Bidoof. We price Skwovet. Not good. Make things a bit more difficult, but whatever. Okay. We can get a bunch of heads here. We might be big chillin'. 1 heads, that's it. Not good. What are we milling, though? I mean, Feraligatr Pokegear might actually be pretty optimal mills, but we'll see what my opponent can do. They technically can knock out my Wugtrio this turn, which is not ideal. The best counterplay would have to be like Bibarel Gravity Gemstone Counter Catcher or something. I don't even know if that's a good idea, but okay. Okay, they're just going to Itchy Pollen. All right, they got nothing. Let's go. This is what we needed. What's our top deck? Okay. A Frozen Ultra Ball. Don't bug out on me, game. We have a chance to stay in the game. Please, don't do it. What is why? Okay, there we go. I was going to say, please don't bug out on me. I would be pretty annoyed. I still... I mean, I might want to counter gain on this. Okay, whatever. I'll put the Gemstone on the active. Screw it. Gemstone is not bad in this matchup to, like, trap something Relicanth, but I might as well just to draw more cards with Bibarel. Which, unfortunately, our hand isn't great, but they'll break that unlock eventually, I'm sure. Okay, let's see how many heads we can flip here. 1 again, dude. Wugtrio, what are you doing, bro? Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Good mills. Though Iono isn't the worst card they could technically play, because it gives me a new hand. But we'll see what my opponent's able to do. They can Itchy Pollen me 8 more times, but by that point, I'm probably going to have either decked them out or come close to decking them out. We'll see if they play a boss or not, because I don't know if they have a boss, because they can counter catcher me. They have Ultra Ball. They could have Feraligated me this turn, it looks like. Oh, you know what? One thing I do want to mill? The Dark Energies. Which actually they discard one. I want to mill their Darks and their Lanas. Surprise! Do they have Rare Candy in their hand? Are they just going to Itchy Pollen me again? I'm actually curious, because my opponent... They could have KO'd me. Because they have attached to the Totodile, not the Feraligatr. They could have KO'd me with Reverse Thrust. Maybe they just don't want to break item lock. But I feel like you should probably go after the Wugtrio here. I ain't complaining, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, we drew an Iono. Definitely not playing that, obviously. We're just going to get another basic. Let's get another Bidoof for now. And we'll just, once again, Undersea Tunnel. I don't know what that one card in their hand is, but I don't know if it's very good. Here we go. Can we flip more than 1 heads this time? Yes. 3 heads is what I like to see. 9 cards getting milled. What do we mill here? No energy got milled. We milled some Pokegears, another Iono. A couple Pokemon. Nothing too crazy, honestly, got milled. Oh, they did have energy in their hand. Yikes. Okay, you know what? They're down to 21 cards before they've even attacked me. I actually can't complain about that. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, though, they did have an energy in their hand. But that's fine. We got them down to 21 cards. Pretty good. Pretty good. We can also play items again. I mean, I could Iono them, because it does give them more cards, right? They can just go into Buddy every turn. We could knock Buddy out with Headbutt if we wanted to. So they lose a retreat pivot. Is that worth it? Because we did mill Rescue Board. Probably not, though. We need to find Gravity Gemstone again. That's why I didn't want to waste it, but... I don't know. I probably have to Iono them here. It's fine. At this point, we just have to race... We just have to deck out race them, I guess. Or not. We got Colress. That works. I don't have to play the Iono. Let's go. So I don't want to give them more cards. Because I also want them to get access to Monkey Dory. We don't need the Neutralization Zone. That can definitely go. Alright. I don't know. Maybe I do have time. Not having Skwovet in the deck is pretty bad. Not much I can do about that, though. We may as well do this. Hope they have an energy in their hand. Go for 2. Nice. Undersea Tunnel. Here we go. Can we flip 3 heads again? Back to back? I'll take 1 head. It's better than 3 tails. I'll take it. Ooh, nice. Lana's Aid discard is pretty good. I get some energy back. They could be trapped for a turn. They may not have an energy in their hand. We'll see. Okay, they had an Iono. That's fine. I'll take it. 6 new cards is good. They should probably get an energy off this, obviously. But they only have 14 cards left, so... Maybe I should have played the Counter Gain on the Wiglett. I'm kind of regretting that. I didn't really expect them to have an Iono, but maybe I should have Counter Gained this just in case. Yeah, I could get punished here. So now my opponent can retreat, which is pretty bad. They had to give up a Dark Energy, though. Less Dark Energy they have, the better. This Feraligatr is going to knock itself out if it keeps doing this, which is pretty good. We just have to make it so they can't get Monkey Dory. That's why it was good to mill all those Lanas, and they had to retreat with a Dark Energy there. Unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, I should have Counter Gained the Wiglett. I actually could whiff the attack here. So I top deck Arven 1 time. No? Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Grab a Wugtrio. Honestly, getting Bibarel might have been better. I don't know. Grab Wugtrio. Just do this real quick. How many Wiglets were there again? Just 1. Do this. Poffing out the other Wigs. Bibarel and then pray we got like an Arven. Like I said, I should have played the Counter Gain last turn. It was a misplay not to do that. Yeah, and I'm going to get punished for it. It's not good. I might whiff the attack here. Whiffing the attack would be really bad. Okay, we need a Counter Gain. Did not get it. It's close though. We could still get there. Wish I could have saved the Team Evo because I can get more guys out. Yeah, we whiffed. Ooh, I hate to see it. See, I should have played the Counter Gain. I misplayed. Now I mean, I don't think we're going to lose because of it, but if we do lose, it's probably because I didn't get to attack here, which I could have. It's unfortunate. Okay, we have another Iono, so it's all good. We'll see. How many energies? 2. They have to retreat Relicanth, though. So that was a good counter catcher, because at least they're not going to use Monkey Dory. And we can Iono them here. Yeah, this is fine. It's going to get close, though, for sure. We need to hurry up and start milling. They have 12 cards left. Not milling them there is pretty bad. Plus, I have to Iono them again. I could... Ooh, you know what? Why don't we just knock out Feraligatr? That's just better, right? Yeah, we just headbutt the Feraligatr. That's actually just, yeah, that's definitely the play. Headbutt, KO Feraligatr. But we need to find Counter Catcher, though, so I don't know about that. At the very least, we'll go into Wiglett here with the Gemstone on. See what our top deck's going to be. Perfect. That's my boy. Gotta find my other Super Rod. I need to evolve all the Wigs. Oh, they actually just concede the game. I'll take it. All right. We didn't have to worry about it. They scoop it up. I mean, I was going to have to probably Iono to get rid of that Dark Energy to put at the bottom of the deck and then Wugtrio and play. They had 12 cards left. It got close. See, if they ever got Energy on Monkey Dory, it could have got a little scary. But it was good. I mean, if I ever found the Counter Catcher, I definitely think I would have just headbutted the Feraligatr, right? They didn't have another Croconaw. So the best play they would have had is like Itchy Pollen, and then I probably just won the game. So, yeah, if I ever found my last counter, I definitely would have just killed the Feraligatr. All right, we hit Gholdengo. This matchup should be pretty good if they're not playing Togekiss, and even if they are, I think I'm still okay. Our starting hand is, like, good. We can just go Arven for Buddy Poffin. Probably just chill, because I actually don't want to play... Oh, my God, it's Gholdengo Dragapult. Well, we got to get Neutralization Zone down ASAP in this matchup. I was not expecting this, but they're benching everything, so there we go. There's Gravity Gemstone Counter Catcher targets. Okay. Let's see what our draw is going to be. Counter Gain? I definitely like holding. I don't know. We could just go TM Evo. What's in the hand? What's prized? Ooh, we prized 2 Wugtrios. It's not good. That's pretty bad. Prizing 2 Wugs is not optimal. I mean, I could TM Evo here. I'm like going to say nah to that. No, so I don't really care. I don't know. Going Dig a Little is tempting. It's only 1 card. And it's on a 50-50 chance. I was like, I might not even mill it, bro. Like, what's the point? You know? I don't know. Yeah, they just had Gholdengo anyways. I'm assuming my Wiglett is dead. I maybe shouldn't have attached energy, but no way they just have the knockout, obviously. The fact they're playing Dragapult, though, is not ideal. If they ever set that thing up, we're in trouble. Xerosic Machinations is good in this matchup, if we can ever use it. Sucks we had to prize 2 Wugs, though. That is going to make this matchup a lot harder. Which means I technically... Oh, yo, it's actually... Oh, we'll see how our hand plays out. I would love to just go Xerosic plus Mill, because they're going to have a pretty big hand. Yeah, I definitely want a Xerosic here. Yeah, if they were just playing the normal Gholdengo deck we've seen with, like, no Dragapult, that'd be good. The Dragapult just complicates things so much. Looks like they don't have a Dracloak here, though, which is nice. I mean, we could mill the Dragapults and stuff, and they're never going to get to use them. And if we get Neutralization Zone, it's fine. It's just annoying that they can Phantom Dive my bench. Ultra Ball. No, looks like they got Dracloak. Not ideal. I think we're okay. But again, only having 2 Wugtrios is going to make this even worse. So there's less Wiglets I can evolve. Jeez. I don't really want to Xerosic them. I don't know. It's tempting, though. It's tempting. Depending on what's in their hand, could be pretty good. I don't know. We need to get more basics out first. Alright. We'll see what happens. Maybe I should have taken Gemstone instead of Evolution. Gemstone is probably the better target, because I can, like, trap the Fez or something. They might have Turo, though, and Switch. I don't know what's in their list. Well, we got the Gemstone. I think for now, we'll just Ultra Ball these 2 away. Grab Bibs. Okay. If we didn't have Neutralization Zone in the deck, I don't think this game would have been winnable at all, but at least we have the Zone. The Zone makes things a bit easier for us. I'll play that. We can find Counter Catcher. I believe. Nope. I do not believe. Oh, God. Iono. Help a bro out. Okay, nice. We got the Counter Catcher. Does it matter what I trap? I mean, logically, Fez is probably the best target. All right, Undersea Tunnel. Here we go. Let's see. Get some mills. 1, 2. 2's good. 2 is good. What do we mill? Switch. Wow, let's go. That was a huge hit there. So they are playing Switch. We actually milled it. Iono's not a bad card either to mill. I mean, getting Iono wouldn't be bad here, but yeah, milling the Switch specifically was really good. They actually might not have a way to move Fez's turn unless they just happen to draw the Turo, which would be crazy if they did. I doubt they play 2 Switch. They could have a rescue board, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what's in this. I don't know what their list looks like. But that was a pretty good mill there. That was huge that we milled that Switch. We need to mill their stadiums. That's the next step. We need to get rid of their stadium cards so they can't use, whatchamacallit. They can't use thing. All right, no way they play 2 Switch, right? There's no way they can fit 2 Switch. We need to mill their stadiums next so that we can get Neutralization Zone to stick. That's like my only way to win the game because I prized 2 Wiglets. Or 2 Wugtrios. Oh my god, they do play Rescue Board. No! Bro, not the board. They have all that? Switch board? Dude, what the hell? Not like this. It's annoying. This is very annoying. And they have a Super Rod even to put cards back in the deck. Oh my god. This is actually worst case scenario. Prizing 2 Wugtrios, have them having a way to move their Fez after milling the Switch, and they're playing Dragapult. Like, bruh. Come on, man. Throw me a bone, bro. What is this? Maybe they don't have enough cards in hand to KO me. It's not looking too good, though. They haven't even coin bonus yet, bruh. We need to find Eri, too. Getting rid of their superior retrievals could be pretty good. This is tough. Because now we have to, like, get our Wugtrios back. Because, again, we only have 2. It's not good. I mean, we technically have enough Wugtrios for 6. Because we have 2 in the deck. Rod gets 2 back. Rod gets 2 back. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. If they ever set up Phantom Dive, we're cooked. Again, it's very important we get Neutralization Zone in play to stop them from being able to attack me. That's my only win con, I feel like, is going to be the zone. Damn, that sucks I had that rescue board, man. I guess I could have had a vacuum, too, but it looks like they're playing post-row. Yeah, it's definitely a post-row list. I don't know. Maybe we get lucky and they somehow have no enough to knock me out. I mean, I guess we can still trap Monkey Dory. If we can find our second gemstone. That's the next step. Ultra Ball. Another Iono. How many Ionos do they play? Here comes Dragapult. Yeah, they set that thing up. We're cooked. Gholdengo Dragapult. It's not what I wanted to see. Do they have enough energy? Is their hand literally 2 energy? It is. Wow. Okay, can we draw anything good here? Let's see. I'll take it. Gotta find Rod. They're both in there. Okay. Let's get do this. I honestly maybe could just Colress for the zone just to get it now. Ooh, wow. Nice Skwovet, jeez. We need to find Rod here. Second Bibarel will be good too. Or Countercatcher Gemstone again. I will take that in spades. What the heck? That was like really good Skwovet. Jeez. Yeah, I'm like gobsmacked. That was crazy. Do I want Rod? Yeah, sure. That's Pal Pad. Put back Arven and Xerosic. Alright. Here we go. Undersea Tunnel. Let's get to milling again. What do we milling this time? 1, 2. 2 heads good. Alright. Let's see what we mill. Not bad. We milled a Crispin, which is good. So they can't randomly just power this thing up out of nowhere. Alright. I don't think they can move Monkey Dory this turn. I'm assuming, okay, if they have another way to move, bro, we're in trouble. But they only have 16 cards left, so we are fighting a bit of an uphill battle. They definitely play... I don't know if they play a Turo. I don't know if they can fit one. So maybe not. Oh, no, we'll see. This is going to be close. It's definitely going to be a close game. Crispin. Okay, they only grabbed 1 energy. That's good. I guess they could have Crispin the monkey to retreat it. Kind of forgot that actually could work too, technically. So we kind of dodged a bullet. But they also still need 2 energy in their hand to knock me out. So I think we're chilling for a turn. I just don't think... I think they just... I just don't think they realized they didn't have enough energy to do that. That's actually pretty good. Alright, this play might have worked. Yeah, they can't move. Let's go! So we got a free turn. Okay, sick. What's our top deck? That? Alright. I'll play it now, sure. We'll put one of the Wugs back. Might as well. Obviously, it's better to get 2 back, but getting 1 back is, like, fine. At this rate, I think we'll be okay. So. I do want to get another Bibs out. Draw more cards. Nope, that works, though. Another Wugtrio, never heard anyone. Take these, I guess. I'm not going to attach... I'm not going to play the Ultra Ball, but I maybe should have. I don't know. I don't want to give anything in the hand. No! Okay, at least we got heads. I'm like, don't play 3 tails this time. Okay, nothing too crazy got milled there, sadly. It's fine, though. We bought 2 turns with this monkey being trapped. I will take it. That is a win in my books. That was a win in my books. They haven't... I mean, they've played 1 stadium. So, I think it's safe to assume they probably don't have another stadium. They're not playing, like, 2 lightnings. Well, I guess I can't play Levencia. What am I saying? For some reason, I thought they would have had the new stadium in their deck. It's not even out yet, bruh. I'm tripping. Finding Misfortune Sisters would be really good, actually. That'd be a really good card to find. They have 8 cards left. We could win next turn by just milling 3 cards. Honestly, maybe I should have saved the Arven for... I think when we play our last Super Rod, we're going to be forced to get double Wug back. So I think I got to save my Rod. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to use it to get 2 Wugtrios back. It's our last Gravity Gemstone. It put in work. Sadly, it didn't work with this, but it looked like we bought a turn on the Monkey Dory. That's pretty good. Even though I forgot about Crispin. I guess they could have Crispin to retreat too. Kind of annoying. But it looks like we're getting there. They could Mind Bend me, I guess. Which would be a little annoying. I don't really care if they Mind Bend me, though. Yeah, if they want to Mind Bend, sure. I'm just going to go for the attack again. Or I could just find Switch. We do play Switch in the deck, so we should be okay. We'll see. I'm curious to see if they're actually going to Mind Bend me or not. Because they don't have unlimited energy in the deck. Especially if I ever hit an Eri or Sisters, the Gholdengo will probably not be able to mill. Because their logic is Gemstone makes me have to force, like, retreat the Wug with the reversal. I don't know. I think they're thinking about Mind Bending me. They're taking a second to do an action here. Maybe they're thinking about it. They did put a Psychic back. But they're just passing? Wait, what? Okay. Free turn? Sure, I'll take it. What the heck? I'm surprised they just passed. Are they just not playing? What just happened? Maybe they rage quit. I don't know. I mean, it's looking pretty good for us, to say least. You know what I mean? Not sure why they didn't do anything. All right, hold on. Bibarel. They're Super Rod. Honestly, I should probably get Neutralization Zone. I'm kind of looking for, like, Sister, though, or Eri. Xerosic's not bad, actually. But I want Eri or Sisters. No. How about Zone Xerosic? All right, we'll play the Xerosic first. I don't know if they're even playing the game. This might, like, I think they might have just went AFK. The fact they didn't do anything last turn is a little sus. I think they just went AFK. So I don't think, yeah, I don't think we're going to see a result here. Let's play Xerosic. And then, I guess, slam down the zone. We also could just win this turn. You know, that'd make it easier. Just flip 3 heads, Wugtrio, put them out of their misery. All right, winning this game with only 2 Wug in the deck and them having Dragapult is honestly kind of impressive because this was not looking like it was going to be an easy matchup to win with the circumstances we were given. Yeah, they definitely went AFK. They're not playing the game. I think they conceded or rage quit or something happened. I don't think they're game bugged out, but something happened. They're not playing the game. They're not there anymore because they're taking forever to play this Xerosic. I figured. All right, well, it was looking good for us anyways. Like, logically speaking, they go, like, Monkey, I was going to get Switch. I'd switch into Wugtrio, mill them again. I don't know. If they go Gholdengo Knockout, I can just, like, mill them again. As long as I just found Super Rod. See, I don't know if the game did that for them or not. I'm just going to play the zone, and we're just going to go for the Undersea Tunnel. I know they can Wugtrio me, or Monkey me, but it's fine. I got to switch in. It's not a big deal. They're not going to be able to win the game with Monkey by itself. All right, we milled 3 cards. Let's see. Pretty useless mills. All right, let's see what they got. They have 1 retrieval left, too. I think we're out of counter catchers, right? And we have 1 left. We can still counter catcher or Gholdengo out if they run out of energy. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if that opponent can win anymore. There's a zone in play. If they don't have a stadium card this turn, they can't knock out Wugtrio. They have to put 2 energy on Monkey. They have to waste a lot of resources to KO me, so I think that the game's over. I'm pretty sure we're winning this. I also don't think my opponent's even playing the game. I think they went AFK. They definitely went AFK. It's looking like an easy win here. Even if they weren't playing the game, like, I think it was still looking good for us. Like, it was still looking pretty bad for my opponent. But we'll see. The zone is, yeah, there it is. Your opponent was inactive for too long. I figured. We hit Chien-Pao. I think we had a post-row Chien-Pao deck. So they're playing Pidgeot and stuff. We'll see how it goes. The problem is we don't play Mana Feast, so I don't know if they have Greninja or Wellspring Mask Ogre Pond. We'll see. Starting hand's pretty good, though. Got some basics we can put down. Yeah, this hand's good. But we'll see what my opponent's got in their deck. If they have Wellspring, it could get a little tricky. The best thing we can probably do is, like, try to run them out of retrievals or something. I don't know. We'll see. Trapping this guy is good, too, if they have all of it. It's got a 2 retreat cost. The Revavroom? Could be good. We'll see. So I think the problem with this matchup is they have a good mix of single prize stackers and rule boxers. So Neutralization Zone's value is, like, not great. No Frigibacks yet. Could Mawile trap Revavroom too. It's an option. Alright, we'll see. Yeah. Most of the stuff's in there. We'll see. The option is available. It's pretty good. Skep, Poffin, Counter Gain. We'll get another Wiglett. And then Skwovet. And then I am gonna catch pass, I guess, sure. The hand is really good, so I'm kind of hoping my opponent doesn't have some crazy... Well, I mean, they can't really do anything this turn. They can't snipe me because I didn't put a Frigiback, so there's no way they can Wellspring Mask me. Do they have Candy Pidgeot, though? Getting Pidgeot in play is actually really annoying. Just can't really do anything about it. Yo, are they going to TM Evo? I'm fine with that. We have... Well, no, even if they TM Evo, I can't attack. I actually kind of don't want them to do TM Evo then. Crap. I mean, yeah. The TM Evo is actually not optimal for us here. Because we can't do anything for a turn. Actually, not great. I think they're TM Evo, and they're not going to Hailblade my Bidoof, unfortunately. See, the problem is, they get Pidgeot out. They can just go boss. So I'm not going to bother attaching to anything. Please knock me out. I don't think they're going to, though. Yeah, damn it. Not that TM Evo, bruh. So I didn't want them to do that. Do they have Pidgeotto? Are they playing... No, Pidgeotto. See, this guy we can win. We can trap this with Mawile, I think. That might just be the win con. I think the win con is try to go Mawile for a game. We did draw a DT. Am I ever digging a little? No, I don't even want to put Wiglett in the active. I don't want to get Wellspringed. It's going to pass. I'm just going to make it look like I'm bricking. Even though my hand is nuts. But I'm going to make it look like I'm bricking. Because I don't want to give away any information. Although, also, whatever I evolve, like, they're just going to boss, probably. I don't know. Maybe not. I think, once again, though, I think the win con will be Mawile, Trap, Revavroom. Yep, told you they had boss. They always have boss. Why would they not have boss? Every time, guaranteed, bro. Broken deck. All right, whatever. We just need to save a counter catcher and trap Revavroom. Hope for the best. I also gotta hope. I think we probably need to put 3 Wigletts in play. This is a very good chance they have Wellspring. Pray they also don't get Pidgeot out. That'd be really bad. Do they have a Pidgeot with this Ultra Ball? No. If they ever get Pidgeot out, it's kind of annoying, because they can get any card they want. That's going to make it a bit harder to win. So we need to at least try to get... we need to try to mill their stuff here as fast as possible. What's our top deck going to be? That would have been good if they didn't boss me. All right. Just going to Skwovet here, I think. What am I getting? Something like Misfortune, Sisters, and Eri, too. It's not good. If we don't get a Wiglett down, it's kind of annoying. Okay, good. Xerosic Machinations. Don't need that. I'm just going to get rid of it and just grab another Bibs. Let me just... Okay, Mawile's in there. Misfortune, no Eri. I think I'd rather Eri than Misfortune in some situations. All the counter catchers are in there. Okay. Prized A reversal. Yeah, wouldn't mind finding Sisters here just to try to aggressively mill their retrievals. Nope. Poffin? I don't even want that. I should have played that then. If I get Wellspringed here, this is pretty bad. Hopefully we don't get Wellspringed. How many heads we getting? 2 heads to start it off? Not too bad. What are we milling? Let's see. Ooh, double retrieval and a rare candy. Wow. Pretty good. It's a good one. That was a good one. That was a really good Wugtrio hit. The retrievals might not matter too much. All right, are they getting Pidgeot out? Oh, God. No, dude, don't do it. Do they just... not the Pidgeot. See, I don't want them to get Pidgeot out. It just makes it so much easier for them to do stuff. Oh, my God, they got Pidgeot, brother. That's not good. I was hoping that Wugtrio there was going to prevent them from getting the Pidgeot into play, but no. Milling 2 retrievals, though, is pretty dang good, so I can't complain. That was, like, a really good Wugtrio, though. We just gotta... I mean, once we find Counter Catcher, we're chilling. But the problem is they have Pidgeot in play. See, they most likely play 1 or 2 Switch, so trapping the Rev-Room is going to be tough when they just quick search for a Switch anytime they want. They're going to play Retrieval here. Okay. I just got to pray we don't get hit with the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, because they can take out all my guys at once, which is super annoying. They have 1 Retrieval left, so they are running very thin on Retrievals, which is good. Okay, they don't have it. Let's go. But now I need Super Rod. Should have Arven for Rod, not Ultra Ball. That was a misplay, actually. Yeah, I should have got Rod, not Ultra Ball. They only have 1 Retrieval, but this the Pidgeot. Just gets them whatever they want, bro. We could get lucky and mill their last Retrieval, though. Maybe. Mawile still our fallback plan. I still think I can win with Mawile. I don't think they have as many switch outs. So it's Pal Pad. Do I ever need Xerosic? Probably not. I don't know. I mean, I would like some hand disruptions, but I don't know. I'm on my Arvens. Yeah, because I want to get Rowed. Cool. Let me get Buddy Poffin here. I don't even want to get rid of this hand, to be honest. It's actually pretty good. I'm not going to bother Skwoveting. Get 2 Wugs in case they have Wellspring. Not that it... I mean, even if they go Wellspring, it's kind of risky, though. Because they have now lost so many things. Counter Catcher would be the icing on top of this turn. Yes, nice. They can quick search for Switch, but making them burn Switch early, or we get lucky we mill their Switch if they do play 1. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Let's go. 3 heads. Surely we got to mill something good. Okay. Super Rod's not bad. I mean, sure, I guess. Unfair Stamp doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, they just had Switch in hand, bro. Where's our Eri? Okay, either way, they have 9 cards left. This is still looking pretty good. They have 9 cards left in their deck. We still have 2 counter catchers. Oh, they're going to win a Pidgeot. Interesting. That's actually kind of smart. That's fine, though. We'll manage. It's okay with me. Interesting energy spread. Okay. I guess they want a Rev-Room. Well, let's see what they quick search for. They have 9 cards. What realistically is in their deck that they can grab with quick search here that matters? Let's see. An Iono. No, my hand was so good. What? All right, that's fine. They still now they actually go down to 6 cards, which means they could deck out here. Okay, hold up. Maybe they shouldn't have done that. Now they're at 6 cards. They might just deck out. We get double heads, we win. Oh my God, broken. They did the work for me. It's crazy. I think we're just going to lean into Counter Gain just because it's a little risky. That was a pretty annoying Iono. Okay, speaking of Iono, I'm going to Ultra Ball these 2 away. And grab a Wugtrio. Again, I don't know how many Switch they play. I'm assuming they're playing 2 at most. Like, if I was in their shoes, I would put 2 Switch because they were playing 2 Rev-Room. Let's play that. Whatever, sure. Play the Rod. Play Arven. Still want to bring this thing as much as possible because we know they're down so many of their resources. I think it's still important to bring in the Rev-Room. Okay, here we go. Bibs for 4. Nice. Let's go. Now we'll Nest Stash. I still want to find Misfortune Sisters at some point. That could still win us the game, like, on the spot. We also could just win on the spot this turn, like I said, though. All right, here we go. Undersea Tunnel. Let's see a win. 2 heads. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, we just went on the spot. 3 heads again? Oh, my God. Dirty. Okay, they didn't have another Switch. Okay, it looks like we just won anyways. They didn't have a Switch left. They could have retreated, I guess, but we had another counter catcher. Yo, let's go. broken. I mean, I don't know if they played Wellspring or not. Maybe it was prized. I don't know. If they ever got a Wellspring out, bro, we were toast. Man, I'm going to miss Bibarel Skwovet, man. It's just so fun to play. And there you go, folks. That is Wugtrio one last time. Again, this is probably the last time we can play Wugtrio as an actual, like, decent mill deck. Because losing Bibarel Skwovet engine does suck. The deck does lose a good draw engine. And on top of the fact, we lose double turbo and counter gain. Because now really the only energy for Wugtrio is going to be the reversal energy. So I really wanted to play this deck one last time before it got nerfed. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to make Wugtrio work in the new format. Trust me, I'm still going to cook up some Wugtrio ideas. It's going to be a little tough, though, in a format where, like, bench sniping is going to be really relevant. And also Phantom Dive. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to make a post-rotation Wugtrio deck work right away, but I'm sure we can figure something out. If y'all have any ideas for how to build a post-rotation Wugtrio deck without Bibarel Skwovet engine and also without double turbo counter gain, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, I definitely wanted to play this deck one last time. It's always a fun time to play Wugtrio. We actually played against 3 post-rotation decks in this video, which is kind of crazy, actually, so there you go. Wugtrio can be post-rotation decks, I guess. Well, it still has access to some broken cards. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 75,000 subscribers. Check out my second channel if you want to get some more content from me, too. Yeah, that'll be it for me. Hope you enjoyed. And check out the sponsors. If you get any Journey Together codes on Thursday, when the set comes out of Card Cavern, use code LDF. Yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.